Splatoon Team Turf Wars. It can be fun, a casual mode, where it can teach the players the importance of turfing and how to be able to manage an ink tank between turfing, splatting and subs, and provides a good place to level up gear and see what new weapons do and what gear works with them in a more relaxed environment. Turf Wars is not without its issues. One of the issues is that it's the only casual mode in the game, meaning that people who are preparing for ranked matches are going to playing Turf Wars and trying to take it seriously, forcing it to be less casual and forcing more combat into Turf Wars, making the casual player their thing is how it's played and doing so. When Splatoon first came out, Turf Wars was pitched as a mode that doesn't revolve around combat and will be less force, but because of the player base and the lack of other options for a casual mode for players, they are often forced into combat and Turf Wars, which is going away from the initial direction of Turf Wars. Being one of the players that wants to get more into ranked, when I heard that the issue with ranked is that some players just try and force their way into a higher rank without learning strategy, I felt this was true and I was doing so, but if I wanted to learn strategies I knew it wouldn't be easy and I'd probably have to lose a bit before I started to win again. I didn't want to do this on rank because I would damage my rank or even worse other people's ranks that didn't deserve it, and Turf Wars wasn't a viable option due to the fact that it's very casual and unrealistic for what rank would be like. There is also the fact that some map layouts are different on ranked modes, so that's also a downside for playing Turf Wars prepared for ranked. Another issue with ranked is the fact that it gets you to get good with one weapon, and if you want to learn another weapon in ranked then it punishes you for doing so, because so many weapons play completely differently from each other and it would be hard to learn a new weapon in a higher rank than you were supposed to be with that weapon. On top of this, if the weapon you were using and getting good with wasn't a great weapon and you didn't realise or got nerfed, then you're stuck losing trying to get good with a new weapon. I feel like this is trying to force players into a main weapon, which I didn't get about Splatoon when I initially started playing. I thought that you should use different weapons for the map rotation that best suits that or best suits the spot that is needed in the team. There's also the fact I've played for the whole game, I want to experience every weapon in the game, but I do understand that you need to specialise on one weapon to be able to fit in the team better. From my personal experience with ranked, when I finally started climbing and getting out of C rank, I was winning lots of games in a row, getting through to B+ rank without losing a game, and then it came to A- rank where the skill gap was massive. I lost every game in a row and had to reset my rank back down, because there was no chance of me losing these strategies. With this rage and rank mode, I went back to playing Turf Wars and played aggressive, and there it was. I was becoming a part of the problems which were making Turf Wars too competitive and based around splatting opponents too much. I think a solution, and you all knew where this was going, is to be able to play these modes without having rank involved. I know you can play them in private battles, but I don't always have 7 friends available to play Splatoon all the time when I want to practice. And there's also the fact that if you were solo queuing with 7 random people, the random nature of your team and enemies is more realistic for what rank would be like, with less certainty of you or the enemy team. If they implemented ranked game modes but with a casual setting, it would give you a chance to try new strategies and new weapons with absolutely no stress of you losing your rank or anyone else's rank. There will be less competitive nature in turf due to there being more options. I also think it would make people be able to play the game for longer because there will be more options and more things to enjoy within the game. Comparing it to a game like Rainbow Six Siege that has a quick play mode, a rank mode, and also a mode called Unranked which plays exactly like a ranked game but there is no rank on the line. I personally believe the reason that I played that game so much and enjoyed it was the unranked mode. It added the ability to have fun while taking it a bit more seriously and not risking anything at the same time. It also got new players prepared for what rank would actually be like. I felt there is no reason Nintendo can't do the same for Splatoon. From a not so in-depth search of the internet, I couldn't find any reason that isn't already in the game, and all I was found was articles preaching the same thing which I was saying. If I compare this to real-world examples, this may start to sound a bit insane, but bear with me. It's like people who play professional chess would not be allowed to play chess to prepare for the games, they would have to play drafts instead. I have no idea if that made any sense, but the point is, the modes are already in the game. They can be played in private matches, so why not just add them to casual matches? It wouldn't be difficult to implement. I really think it would close the issue with the skill gap, stop players rage quitting when they found out the higher ranks are too hard, and increase the amount of fun that can be enjoyed by a casual player and increase the game's lifespan. What do you think? Should there be competitive rank modes in casual? Let me know in the comments. If there is a genuine reason that Nintendo hasn't done so, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, let me know. I would love to read it. Until next time, see ya.